Hey gang, it's Ark. Welcome back to my tourist attempt in Card Survival Tropical Island. Let me just open this up. Yeah, we got a bite from our new friend. This is fine. Okay, so it's 6 a.m. We had to, we got a little damp last night, had to start the campfire. I want to take the embers from this to experiment with that. I'm assuming I'll just be able to light the torch off of those. Have my torch in here, maybe? Yeah. Oh, something I've been meaning to check. Because I was thinking about what can kill me, and I cannot use the embers from the hand drill directly to light the torch. So I actually need tinder on me, because otherwise if I get stuck someplace that doesn't have tinder, I won't be able to light. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure I should check this, but I should check to see if I have... Next time I have lit tinder, I could just waste one now. We've got so many. This doesn't take any time, right? It's okay. We'll just remember to check next time. I'm pretty sure that I could use lit tinder to light a torch, though. It'd be very weird if you couldn't. Let's put this away. Yeah, I was just, thinking it would be terrible to get stuck someplace in the dark, have my hand drill, and have my torch, but have no way to get tinder. And even if I had snake grass handy, you need light to harvest that for fibers. I'd have to have either, like, coconut husk already ready, or fibers or leaves already ready. Okay, so we've got our, that we can harvest later. We've got our friend here. Now, I seem to recall... Yeah, I never did this. But I definitely want to... It's 100% happy. Got food and water. So I think I'll risk petting him. Let's just do that first thing before we leave. I think we've got some food issues right now. Let me check my situation here. We're a little bit saturated on meat. I could probably eat one. And then I probably don't need to eat much more. We could maybe carry some... Let's just eat this. Maybe I'll carry a flatbread or a rice with me. I think we've got more of the flatbread right now. And when we get back tonight or tomorrow, we should start making salads to supplement the remainder of my food here. Just today I want to focus on traveling. Okay, so we're gonna eat that. That takes me up above. Have this on hand. I'm gonna take all three of my... Well, I think I'm gonna take all of those. Can I put empty... Where's my... These are gonna continue to fill. Let's just empty one of these. And I want to see... No, so even empty, they can't be put in there. How much do they weigh? Good chunk. Yeah, I'm just thinking I'll probably take 2 empty ones. Go to the beach and just use the existing campfire to get a little bit of salt. We're already showing up late, so we're not going to get a ton of food from the beach. I also might carry back a water skin full of salt water. I'm curious if 3 portions of salt water in a vase will give me... Boiled in a vase, or maybe just boiled in this. I don't know if you can put this directly on the fire like that. I don't know if that'll give me salt. Okay, so primary goal, just to make some salt. Get a little bit. Since we're starting out late, we probably don't worry about entertainment, because my mood is so high anyway. I don't really have to worry about coconuts either. And yeah, I just want to keep an eye out for stuff like that, like things that can kill me. So before I forget, let's get some tinder in the form of wood shavings. I'll carry 2 on me at all times. I don't think it's going to weigh that much. Yeah, the weight of those is so light. So little. Okay. So we ate. We have food for the road. A little bit of food. I'm gonna have a fire there, so I'll probably just cook up some shrimp or something while I'm there too. I don't really need more than that flatbread. So I just want to pet this guy. And we're gonna leave him here. Hopefully he doesn't tear up the whole place. It's raining. I gotta remember to throw all of this on. Raw cape and hat. I think because we're going to the beach and I kind of know what's expected of me, I'll leave the hand wrappings here. Although I do have a lot of, hand pain. Yeah, I do, but it's going down. I don't think, pretty sure I know what I'm going to be doing, and none of it is really going to use my hands that much. So we'll just save a little bit of weight that way. Okay, I think we are ready then. Just pet this guy real quick. That give me entertainment. No, so it's not clear what effect that has, if any. Hoping to manage to wound them, nurse them back to health, and make them your friends. Okay. Alright, well, I guess it's time to head out. Let's grab our fire. Oh, right, I need a second clay base. I'm gonna do this thing. I want the one there to... I got my water skin with me. Maybe I can just use the one there. I'm gonna take this one. They're not too heavy. Alright, so we pet him. Now we need our embers. And I think we're ready to leave. Now this is a good opportunity to test yet another theory. Oh, do I want to take the basket? No, probably not. It's too much weight with all this other stuff. I got my straw cape and my hat on. Let's go in here, grab, or nope, in place. Here, grab my torch again. Ooh. What do embers do? Could light tinder with it. Okay, so even if you have embers, you'll need tinder. And then presumably the tinder can be lit with a torch. Oh, so this is kind of cool because I can like chain it as we travel. Once this gets low, I can light tinder and then we can travel more. I mean, we're only going, what, 3 steps away, so before we have a fire to light, so it doesn't really matter, but unless this just doesn't last very long. So campfire is still lit. We just extinguish this now. Alright, hopefully I haven't forgotten anything majorly important. Let's go ahead. Oh, I actually just thought of something. I'm gonna need fuel. Okay, this is actually really easy. Where's my wooden sticks? Probably all outside. Let's go outside. And I want to temporarily... Obviously, this goes back in here. I'm not going to pass any time. So I've got an existing fire at the beach. I just want to make sure I have a ton of fuel. Let's grab some wood. I'm going to practice. I think I can only carry one image of these. And then let's redistribute the weight a little bit. We can take this skirt out of here and put it in here. Now it looks like one might have a little bit of extra weight. Now it's all covered there. And this one can probably carry a stick. And we can carry more sticks. Like so. Okay, so that's all the fuel I can carry. We just have so much fuel here, I think it makes sense to take it directly from here to the beach, because I don't know exactly what I have along the path there. Okay, so that's a ton of resources I can take over. Still have 15-minute walks. Yeah, these 3 sacks are so great. Really glad I figured that out. Okay, am I still wearing... I think I have some... Yeah, I have my sneakers in here because my flip-flops are probably going to expire soon. Yeah. Well, they'll last a little while. Alright, let's get out of here. We should stay dry. I should maybe drink some water before we go. Takes 3 minutes. My embers didn't even go down. Oh, they'll go down like every 15-minute segment, I think. Okay. Enough dilly-dallying. Let's actually head out now. So, jungle path. And 15 minutes. Yeah, these will last easily until we get there. Those last quite a while. I think we go... Okay, so we tested this for the cellar. First step is just shovel in 2 hours. I want to test this. I'm going to leave this here as a reminder, even though I probably won't build it here. But as a reminder when I'm traveling to test new areas. Let's see, what am I researching right now? Probably the leather something? Leather backpack? Yeah. 9 hours from now is going to be in the middle of the day. Okay. So, other base things that I wanted to test. Hour looks like quite the involved thing. Cancel that. Structures. This starts off with 12 mud bricks. That could be built here. Okay, and what else? Storage. Wait. Okay. Can these be built outside? No. Okay, so that's got to be built indoors. That's it for that. Did I ever research the... I guess I did research the well. I actually have to build the water reservoir to unlock the salt bed. Okay, so I think after the trip today, we might do a little bit more crafting, maybe some pottery work. But as soon as I get the opportunity, I want to go to the desolate beach. That's like an hour away from my base. And explore there. I'm going to see if I can find a decent spot for a base. It might just be that grasslands area with the cave, since the cave is a ready-made base. And wherever I decide to have an alternate base, I'm going to build the water reservoir so that I can unlock this, and I need to get one built anyway. Okay. Enough distraction there. Looks like I had some sticks here. Those are fine to stay. I'm gonna head to the bay now. Okay, just lost some sticks. Not a big deal. Oh, this palm tree is ready. Wonder if I had my monkey friend here. Like, I could drag him onto the palm tree and get him to climb up and get the coconuts for me. I feel like every interaction I've tried with him so far I've been wrong about, so maybe not. Oh, there's also this mangrove forest. I mean, it's supposed to be dangerous, right? That's what it says. Proceed with caution. So probably not until I have like armor and stuff built. Okay, gotta remember there's some sand here. I could take some free sand home. It's from my sand castles that I built. I should also just refresh my memory. Gathering sand takes 15 minutes. I don't know how much you can get. I'm assuming it's like 3, and so it wouldn't be worth much. I think you only get 1 per sandcastle, so that's definitely not worth it. Now that I have other ways to boost my mood. Alright, so we're gonna go to the beach simply because that's where my campfire is. No real need to interact with anything here. Sand, sticks, and snake grass. Huh, this palm tree also has coconuts on it. I guess these were the ones that were at like 90% before I climbed them, so that's not too surprising. Got plenty of aloe vera here. What's in the luggage? Small cloth and ash. A couple of coconuts still. Wow. So much stuff. Okay, so this, for now, is going to be my location. Let's put these down. We're gonna immediately start the fire and get the salt water going. Get all of these out. Okay, so I have a nice supply of fuel. Might take the time. Well, let's see. You get like 2 ash in 15 minutes. It's probably worth it. Yeah, it's really not obvious in a way. Bug protection. I guess for my clothing. Yeah, I'm gonna spend 15 minutes to take the ash. You get the charcoal too, and maybe that'll be useful for something. More temper I can take back home too. Okay, so embers. I can't light. Oh, I can. I can just feed the embers. Nice. Okay, so I don't have to bother with wasting tinder if I'm just going from fire to fire. That's cool. Whoa, and that already puts you at 50% on this. Or maybe it already had a partial. I think it was at 0 because I just took it. Okay, 53% fuel. Let's go ahead and fill up these. Put that on heat. Wait, what? No, you lied to me. It's not lit? What? Those embers were lit. I could have lit tinder off of them. Oh my gosh. Alright, well I guess we have to use the hand drill now, right? Because it's not, like, it's just, they went out as I put them on the fire. Wait, what in the heck is the point of that? Doesn't say anything about it. So I can light from embers in my inventory, but as soon as I transfer them to the campfire, I can no longer light from them. That's bunk. What a horrible interaction. Alright, well, I guess we'll, instead of burning fibers randomly, I guess we'll use my little bit of, wood shavings that I brought along expressly for this purpose. I'm gonna go ahead and start the fire, even though that's 30 minutes wasted. Okay, so that's ready in 2 hours. Let's just throw some wood on there. Perfect. Okay, so any of this do I want to leave here? Not really. That's all fine. Put the hand drill back away. Not even the right container. Leave it for now, though. Okay, so I think we'll go to the rocks first. There's going to be a bit of a back and forth. In fact, I guess there's an argument to be made. Maybe there's still an argument to be made that I should set up at the rocks instead. I've got the wooden sticks. Maybe I'll transfer. Just added 91% fuel to this though, so maybe not. We don't need to spend long here today. I can actually go back early. Just do a little bit. Not worry too much about the efficiency of everything. We're just gonna forage. I don't think we're even gonna do any exploring here. So it's 30 minutes, 45, an hour. Hour 15. How's my tiredness? Fine. We could explore, like, walking along here too. Let me just see what's in the cave. What did we say we're at? An hour 15? We got 6 stone nests. Okay, nothing too exciting here. Oh, forgot about this. Okay, an hour 15. Keep going. Yep, instant seagull. Ah, shoot. That's another 15. Hour 30. Hour 45. It has stopped raining. Does that matter? Not much, I don't think. Let's do one more of these. Take all this back. Back to the beach. And I hate this walking back and forth. This is so inefficient. I should not have done it this way. Okay, so I got my salt. This fire is ready. Put prawns down here. Alright, I think I'll go back and just do one more batch, and then we'll be done at the rocks for today. Doesn't really matter if I find other stuff there. In fact, I could just be done now. I got my seagull. Or no, I got the seagull to attack. I didn't actually get one. Yeah, come to think of it, it's just too much walking back and forth to go to the rocks. Got a few prawns and crabs, that'll be good enough. So let's just do stuff around here. Maybe we'll get a seagull attack here as well. Take some coconuts back. I think we'll do some exploring, some climbing, maybe a dive. Still didn't finish this. More aloe vera. My weight's actually going down right now. I didn't keep up with my food consumption. So after this is done, maybe we spend a second cooking shrimp. We could just go home. I was thinking I would do maybe one more batch of saltwater. So I'd have 6 total salt from this trip, plus the 2 at home. So I'd have enough for 2 batches of cured meats. I mean, it doesn't really matter, I just need to do the test. Maybe we just head home now. Finish this off. Grab the coconuts here. Climbing is now at 25%. I'll leave those there for right now. Charcoal can stay here. Have a drink of water. I should have had some for my water skin. Alright, I think we're gonna take all the sand back. Sand is light. Is sand lighter than dirt? I think it was just because that was like at the fractional point where it was changing value. Could carry my embers back and do it right this time. Although, no, I think what I'll do is I'll stop by the grasslands. Because I want to experiment there. We'll also climb that other palm tree on the way home. Alright, how's my water? Fine. So, we're going to go in here. Nope, wrong one again. Keep doing that. We're going to go in here, grab this. Empty this. Fill it with seawater. Now, it has to go in there. And I start filling up these. so nothing fits in there with the sneakers. I might be able to get some other items in there. Something lightweight, like maybe the hand drill. Gonna try to optimize carrying back everything. That's full enough. That's probably full enough. Sack can hold a little bit more, maybe one coconut. Okay, so those are all, I think, past their point. What are we looking at? 3 minutes. Well, that shouldn't take long. Let me just look at my skills. One thing I'm thinking about is swimming. Swimming. The climbing is at 25%, so 20% is probably there. I am very hot. I could go for a dive to cool off, maybe cook a couple of prawns or something, or crab while we're waiting. Although as soon as I put the fire out, that'll help with my temperature issue. The more I think about it, the more I just need to get home and do more important things. Kind of achieved most of what I wanted to do here. Just go for one more walk. Oh my goodness, I found another palm tree. Well, the timer on this one is at 0, so I can definitely afford to wait on collecting those. I can definitely see, though, how, like, eventually... I think I already have too many coconuts. Like, I have too many coconut sources. Eventually, I might just want to chop one of these down instead. If I ever need the wood for anything. Okay, I'm aiming to get more coconuts on the way back, so I might actually leave one of these. Probably put some salt in one of the... Oh, yeah, salt fits in there. Perfect. Okay. So that's it for this. Let's take these. Definitely want to take those home with me. Just extinguish outright? Yeah, probably. Since I'm not pressed for time right now, I'm going to take the charcoal and ash from this. Let's put the charcoal down, stash this in one of these containers. Great. Let's go to the adjacent region now. Gonna head to the bay. Oh, prawns. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother with the swimming thing. I think I'm at the point in the run where I don't really want to do training right now. Just because I've only got 12 days in theory. Until I need to be ready for other challenges. Let's climb this though. Feeling confident. Wonder if it went up because of my skill. Or... I don't know. Okay, putting these in here just to make sure these are capped out. And we'll put some down. Looks like I am over by a small amount. So let's grab some ash out of here. See if we can put a little bit more in here. Some prawns in. Really pushing it here. Okay, so that's it. I'm still very slightly over, it looks like. Take one coconut. Put it down. Okay. I think we'll go home with that stuff then. The other thing I could do is sacrifice more coconuts for sand. I actually kind of like that idea. Sacrifice another coconut. Because I gotta get working on coconut weighs that much. Sand weighs slightly less, it looks like. Alright, I think we've micromanaged enough. Let's go home now. We're going to go to the jungle path. And then to the wetlands. Oh, right. So I want to take a quick step. I forgot to test cellar and everything on those beaches. So I want to step into the western grasslands and test the cellar. I think because I'm extremely hot, we'll just go home. I'll have to test it another time. We're going to be going that way, exploring soon anyway. Go back to the wetlands. Let's get in the plane crash. I guess I could start ditching some of this stuff outside. Let's also put a couple of these inside and leave these outside. Go in here. Okay, so I want to leave these. Let's check on our friend. Seems to be doing fine. The sooner we harvest this, the better. Okay, I think top priority is just organizational stuff. Let's actually just equip this for a second. Put this sack down. I want to put my tools back where they belong. I think it's in here. Shoot, let's just go in here. This is all my food and whatnot. Take off a bunch of this clothing that's causing me to get hotter. This goes in here, this goes in here. Okay, bone knife. This is all normal. Now, salt I want, the ash, prawns go away, the salt water gets thrown into storage until we're ready to cook. It's actually going to go in here. This is in the wrong place. It's supposed to be in the basket over here. Oh, shoot. Of course, this got somehow... Oh, because of the hand wrappings. It goes in there. Didn't put that away. Okay. Yeah, still need to make those cooking pots, so I have a place to store the honey and honey water. Ideally, I'll never need to peel another coconut again, so I'm just gonna leave all these here. Prawns go away. Let's check. Let's see. Ash can just be put down for now. A lot of pepper now. Sure. And then the hand drill. And let's say the wood shavings as well for now. Everything related to starting a fire goes in here. I'm gonna go and grab another couple of wood shavings in here. Okay. Salt. Now, in order to make salted meat, I'm gonna need some fresh meat, so we'll probably have to harvest this guy. But I think I smoked everything. I doubt I can salt these. We definitely want to eat something, so let's do that. Let's go for some of this. And I want to go ahead and start making salads. So, go into long-term storage. Grab those. Actually, how long is left on this? "48 minutes. This is so time consuming. Because I gotta do these. Then I gotta have the recipe. I wonder if there's a faster way to crack these open later on. That doesn't seem right. Don't I have a more recent oil? Where's my oil? What's wrong with this one? 79%. Yeah, what is up with this? Put this one in. It's annoying. I should not have to micromanage that. I should just put in the first one of the stack. Okay, and unfortunately I need to, I guess I can just drink one of these. Okay, so let's put that in there. So see, compared to just eating these kernels, I'm paying 30 minutes to also be allowed to eat oil. Probably worth it, because I want to gain weight over time. Okay, so this is expensive. 4 leather for the first stab at it. This has got to be a significant upgrade somehow over the other backpack. Just wish I understood what it was. But yeah, it's possible that I won't build this for a while. I can carry a large amount of things. I wonder if it tells me... Yeah, it's probably just straight up better than this. But it does seem to be a very late game item. That's 4 leather and just for step 1. Yeah, we're gonna pass on that for right now. Okay, I've got to research something. Let's immediately jump into this. So, what's the situation? We are... Unfortunately, I don't know yet about the salt bed stuff. Did I ever research the well? No. So that's an option. I also kind of want to do the enclosure and get, animals. Get the, partridges in particular. But that requires a bunch of steps. Build crop plots now. That... Recipes, nothing seems compelling. Next time I fire, I should do 1 clay pot cooler just so I have the option to research this. I don't see the glazed face ever being made. At least not for a long, long time. Right, so we got a bunch of leather options here, including various types of armor. Leather helmet seems pretty compelling. And what was the other thing? I'm researching the well. Let's do that instead. Assuming I don't want to research something else. Trapping really isn't going anywhere anytime soon, it doesn't seem. Need to get flint napping up, which we definitely don't have. And metalworking. Scrap axe. Handle. Bellows. No, none of this is relevant. And then for base stuff, cistern. That's the big one, I think. Water filter is just kind of pointless. It's easy enough to boil water. Yeah. Okay, I think I'll just stick with whatever I'm currently researching. And as much as I want to do woodworking... So that gets... Oh, I ate that maybe a little bit too early. It's okay. And you getting nice and bulked up. Put this down. Okay, I think it's time to get that salted meat made. We might base a bunch of future decisions on that. So we need to harvest with my knife, which should be in here. Put that down. We are now past the hot part of the day. Oh, that's already healed. Nice. Let's just put my dressing back in here. That should be fine. I was planning to make 2 more of these. Maybe I'll just make 1 more since I don't have a wound anymore. Okay, so I've got my meat. Let's go to the... Put one of these away in the trunk. And let's go to the recipe now. Let's see, that's an hour. That could be my nighttime activity. Did I decide, I'm probably not cooking tonight, right? Just make another salad in the morning? Yeah, I think the plan is we let all this seafood get a bit lower, and then we cook it the following night. Been here about half a day and only lost less than 20%, so another 40% for a full day from now. Yeah, it should be fine, even if I'm off by a little bit. Okay, so just under 3 hours left. The longest activity I have is probably fleshing the skin. Unless it's actually salting the meat. I think that might take... No, that probably takes like 30 minutes. Go see that recipe. Advanced special salted meat. Okay, so we got 4 salt and that. Okay, let's see what it does. I'm really curious about this one. Drying meat. Okay, so you salt it, then it has to sit and dry. I gotta wait for this to finish before I see if it's any good. Put it in there. Okay, so that didn't really answer any questions. Okay, so we need to clean up tonight. That's 30 minutes. Probably need a bath. They're pretty dirty. I can just work on some general tasks. So the plan would be to get up bright and early in the morning and go exploring. We definitely want to do that. So we might even, if the weather holds. Yeah, I might even, to really push things, get up early, like an hour or 2 early, and light my torch and try torch walking for the first 2 hours before dawn, just so I have extra time to explore. I'm hoping this weather will hold, but we know it might not. Okay, so this is my final task. I think I just work on some muddy stuff. Do I have mud to turn into more mud bricks? I think I need those for a bunch of stuff, like the cellar, the well, and the stove are all potential things. Yeah, and I've got these mud piles. I think I'll at least try to use up some of these. And then that's probably the last I'll do with mud for a while, and we'll switch over to grinding dirt into fine dirt, so I can eventually mix up more clay. I still need to fire stuff. Yeah, firing the clay is going to be pretty important. Okay, so this will be the final batch of mud bricks for now. Just whatever I can make work with these. We're going to leave the knife out to remind myself I need to do that thing. We'll, I guess we can give this guy food and water now. I want to try feeding him from this one. See if I can, like, top him off completely. No, it's like I just can't keep it that high. Alright, put that down. Alright, so... take one of these inside, I think. Okay, so how do I want to do this? I was thinking, come on, this isn't that hard. I want to get my water skin back into usable condition without losing any of the salt water. I think I want to put the salt water in cooking pots. Which means I need to use these 2 cooking pots. Where are they? Right, so put these in here. Don't lose the water. Then put salt water in here. And put the rest of it in here. Save that for later. Now I can fill this water skin with water, which I'll do from bowls. Put this down. That way I can carry this with me, and I don't have to carry any additional water on my journey. Okay, so this goes in here, I believe. Okay, so now we're going to do the mud bricks, and we can wash up after dark. So let's just grab some ash or sand, whatever I see first. Ash. Over here. And start making these. I need to leave enough time to do 30-minute broom. What's my dirtiness like? Yeah, so we're gonna yeah, probably just do this last one. Put those outside. I think we'll do broom. Then the hour-long fleshing. Yeah, seems good. Alright, broom should just be out, right? Isn't it on like 5 or something? 6? Haha. Well, it's here. It's on 2, alright? So we're gonna do this to clean up. Then I was gonna make a salad too. Oh well. Yeah, because I actually need to carry a fair amount of food with me while I explore. Okay, so the fleshing task. Where is that? I guess I don't really need to worry about this. If I'm gonna do what I said, where I start the fire early, then the amount that I do early here won't really matter. Because we'll have the fire for light in the morning anyway. Okay, so flesh skin goes somewhere. I think I will go outside with this because I want to check the cave and see if I have finished leather in here. I should have brought out all the other ones too. None of them are ready. Okay. Out here. Oh yeah, I want to make more quicklime when I start my forge up or kiln up too. Okay, let's put the ash down. Where did I... Ooh, is that sack here? Yeah. Like that. The knife we're done with now. Give our friend food and water in the morning. Okay, let me just make sure I'm not wearing a bunch of stuff that can get soaked. Looks like we're fine, just the bracers. Maybe I'll take these off just for a second, just to make sure, because I don't really need to be that wet right now. And use this to wash up. Put these back on. Those will fire, and we can put the sneakers on. A little bit cold. Hopefully I didn't miscalculate there. That should go back up after a bit. Now, when I put those back on, did they get soaked at all? No. So this should go down relatively quickly, because I don't have any other clothing on. And this time I'll just be able to throw more clothes on if I'm concerned about it at all. Okay, but I still have more to do because we gotta eat. And probably drink before we go to bed. Alright, so I want to eat more smoked meat. I think the boar meat is lower now. See if this gives a larger percentage on my bar. Should like overfill it, right? Oh, only a little bit. So it probably gives about the same amount. And then yeah, that's going down. My temperature is cold, but it's going to go up with that, so we should be fine. Not thirsty is what it claims, but I'm going to drink anyway. And I think we're going to sleep. Anything else? So for this trip tomorrow, I want to carry aloe vera with me. And in fact, we'll probably craft this first thing in the morning. We're going to do that. We're going to make salad. I just remind myself with a salad bowl. Okay, so we got aloe vera crafting, make a salad or two. Carry some food with me. I've got the water. Okay, I think I'm ready. So tomorrow morning, it's expedition time. Of course, we make all these plans, and we're probably gonna get like a heavy storm that'll completely prevent me. Maybe because we're planning to explore, and not necessarily like this isn't necessarily like a resource collection run. So maybe I actually carry a straw cape with me when I go. So that with my hat and my cape, I can just have complete protection. And then, if I have time in the morning, I'll grind some snake grass as well and make bug repellent with this aloe vera gel. Okay, let's sleep. 4-hour nap. Okay, looks like we dried off and warmed up. Very nice. Sleepiness filled up nicely. Oh man, this is so exciting. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna get a really early start. Let's light the fire up. I have light to do all my other tasks. I guess first, slightly optimize. We can just grab some food real quick. How's my saturation on meat? Be fine after a sleep, right? It's pretty high. Guess we'll eat one, and then we'll have to switch to something else. Let's just eat the rice, I guess. How's my weight coming along? Bruised, normal weight going up. Looks like it's a little bit higher than last time. We're hot. Hands hurt. Pretty full. A little bit filthy still. I'll probably Probably wash off again before we leave, so I don't have to spend time on it while we're out. Plus, it'll be easy to dry off. Flip-flops are at 0.4%. Looks like he's at 99% happiness. I'm not sure what petting does. Is there like a hidden loyalty stat? Yeah, this seems brutal. Yeah, let's pet him. Why not? What? How much stress could he possibly have? Alright, I guess I should make another ash dressing too. Yeah, especially since that one's about to expire. Maybe we'll make a couple if we have time. Okay, we're gonna throw this on. We're gonna get some water to wash this. Oh, that didn't even take it all the way down. 9%. Oh, let's just do it again. This is... yeah, it's bandaged. Yeah, it's already 2 in the morning. We're probably not even gonna have much time. Alright, I think I'll heavily prioritize then. Because I do want to take advantage of this good weather. Get out of here nice and early. So let's light the fire so we have light to do something with. And then may not even need the torch. We'll see. I go in here. Oh, I put my hand drill down instead of putting it away. Okay, let's get some tinder in the form of wood shavings. Go like this. 30 minutes. Light up the... I think I want to be a little warmer, right? Because we're going to wash. Sure. Let's just light up the campfire. Maybe throw a stick or something on there. I have a little bit more time. Okay, so what are the most important things? Probably washing aloe vera. Do the aloe vera. Cutting tool. That's a big chunk of time. Okay, the flip-flops are done. Aloe vera gel is ready. By the time I grind snake grass and make bug repellent, it'll basically be time to leave. Okay, let's wait just a second on that. Put this away. Some snake grass. I could have been cooking a few prawns or something, I guess. I probably still have time. Crab. A couple of crab. Well, yeah, we're gonna go bad first. Couple of crabs on the fire. Bug repellent takes 30 minutes again. Yeah, so those will be done, and then I guess we can leave. And we're not even going to need the torch. Okay, so we just have to kill like 10 minutes, and I did say I was gonna wash, so that'll be that time spent. Maybe I should have done that earlier. So I'm gonna start off a little cold. If I do it now, gotta remember to throw my sneakers on. But right now, let's take these off. Get the sneakers out of. They can't be in the satchel, can they? That would be surprising. Oh, they are. Okay. So those I'll throw on after we get washed up real quick. Gonna be done with this water. Okay, sneakers and bracers on, and I think we're ready to go now. I just need to carry some food with me. So I'm carrying my cape just in case. Hand wrappings are probably... We have a lot of hand damage, and I might want to do something weird, so I guess I'll keep them. Okay, and then... yeah. Alright, got all my stuff. We no longer need to worry about this fire. That 14% fuel might take this up to 100%, so we'll just leave it running while we're gone. I guess I'll just give him... Yeah, let's keep his stuff relatively high. Oh my gosh. And that's it for my dressings. And that one dressing's gonna run out, so I gotta make another dressing now. We're gonna get stuck here. Oh, this is so dumb. I wanted to leave before dawn, and it's already after dawn. Oh well, we still have a lot of time, I guess. Just playing. We gotta drink, we gotta wash this thing. Maybe if I wash it with soap, it cleans all 50%. Let's try it and see if that saves some time. Soap is just on the ground here somewhere, I think. If I remember correctly, I took it out. Okay, well, it's going to be now because that's where I thought it was. Go. We wet this, then clean this up. 15 minutes. Okay, so that does reduce all of it. Saves a little bit of time. I don't think... Oh, this is still wet. Interesting. I mean, it'll dry over time. Okay. Hot. Looks like we are only halfway soaked wet now. Okay, am I finally ready to leave? I just need to carry some food with me. So that's going to be smoked meat. What happened to my flatbread? Here it is. That's drying. These will be fine. Okay, so we got a couple of smoked meat and a cooked crab and flatbread. Should be good enough. Alright, I think we're finally ready to leave. Let's just put all of this away in various containers. Not gonna take an axe. I'll let that burn out. Thirst is good. I'm hot, but that'll be solved when we leave. Still got a little bit of the soaking wet effect. Throw the hat on. Got a little bit of protection from the sun. And I got my sneakers, my bracers. Okay. Ready at last, I think. Oh shoot, the ash dressing. Let's just carry the ingredients and I can make it if I need to. Carry a couple ingredients. Small cloth and two... I think when it wears down it gives you the thing anyway. 2 ash. But I just want to get out of here now. Yeah, I got my sunscreen, I got my bug repellent, got my hat, cape, everything, 3 sacks. Got my water skin full of water. Got my tinder, hand drill, knife. Okay, so here we go. While I'm here, I think I already looked at this, but the well... I haven't even researched it yet. What am I thinking? Okay, whatever. We're currently researching something that's good enough for me. Okay, so the jungle path is the best way there. Acute pain. Oops, I should have had my kava. Well, too late now. We're doing our thing. We're gonna go to the western grasslands finally. We're gonna test the cellar build at every location. Okay, western grasslands, here we come. Trapping is up to 19%. I'm assuming even if these did catch anything, it would be, yeah, these are kind of useless traps. I can't believe I set all these up without realizing that they weren't going to do what I wanted. Okay, so the drying rack can be built here. There's one cleared tree. I kind of want to see... This is at 20%. How do I get... This is like in the wrong order. I think I just have to go through and like completely clear this. All 5 trees. It's 15 minutes and you get like 8 of them, I think. So it's 2 hours per tree, so just need to spend 10 hours standing here picking almonds. I mean, this is like a free food source that lasts forever. So I've got to come do this at some point. There's also, I think the first one I found is in the Jungle Highlands or in that area, so I should go clear that one as well. No reason not to get all the free food I can. Especially the stuff that lasts forever. That. Okay, some handy water here. We're not going to worry about. So, what I wanted to test was the... not research. Both of these, right? The water reservoir. Okay, so that can be built here. I'm trying to think, have I found any place where you can't build this? This might be able to be built everywhere. The cellar, however, I can't build in the wetlands, so I actually need to know for sure. Okay, so it looks like I can build that here as well. And this is the place with the cave, right? Yeah. So there's a cave. It's only 30 minutes away from my base, which makes it not as attractive. My weight's going down. Go, in this cave for a second, because I think it's cooler in here. And we're gonna sit here and eat, so that my weight starts going up again. Might as well eat one of these, well, I think... Yeah, we might be a little bit high on meat. Eat this. 3 minutes. I guess we'll eat that crab too. This is just the whitewashed walls thing. Grasslands cave. Alright, let's keep going. So, Um, Western Highlands, I think, doesn't connect to anything I want to go to. There's obviously the mangrove forest, but we're gonna go to the eastern grasslands, and I think this connects to the desolate beach. That's gonna be our target. We have 100% explored this area. Okay, eastern grasslands. Right, and this is where I found, oh my goodness, 6 aloe vera. Got some more chili plants here. Oh, this place is pretty compelling for food. These will grow back. This is 100% explored. Okay, perfect. So we don't have to do any exploring here. We can just go straight to... Now, the Eastern Highlands, I don't remember for sure. Eastern Highlands sounds like a far area. But I'm just going to go to the desolate beach. That sounds... This is obviously new. Partially cloudy. Perfect. Storm damage. There's nothing here, really. Not that I know of. Okay, so fortunately, if stress climbs too high... I don't even see stress right now, but because of this pain... What does pain do? Morale down, stress up, lowered appetite. I don't really care about pain. Not really having an effect on me. But we can always get an entertainment, mood boost, and stress reduction if we need it. We'll also probably go for a dive in the sea if we get, what's the word? We start to overheat. So the desolate beach. What is worth exploring here? Assuming that if it's desolate, it's probably not going to have a lot of food sources. Huh. Still missing. Give up. Lost a crab, that's fine. I'd rather have the chance at the... Oh, there's tide pools here. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, this is gonna make me get hot. So I think we will just rest. Boring. Okay, let's eat one of those meats. Oh, those aren't as good as I thought they were. Almost seems like the other meats are worth more. But I'm not too tired of meat yet. Oh, my food stores that I brought are already almost gone at like 8:30. I guess I should have brought more. Just mixing up those salads takes time, and everything takes so much time. It's okay if we have to starve for a bit out here. Now, if we made it much further, I could consider... I've got everything here to make a campfire. I could consider carrying all that stuff with me. That if I need to hole up somewhere, I have the option. I think it's probably better to go home tonight, though. Okay, I think we just go ahead and eat this now. And we're getting a bit thirsty, so... Can take care of that to a certain extent. Yeah, that's the other thing about staying out here overnight. Not a good idea just because of the water situation. I could have carried a vase of water with me and just left it somewhere. volcano. Okay. Move to the volcano. 30 minutes. Well, that definitely sounds interesting. How am I doing on sunburn and everything? So since I'm on the beach, there's no bugs. Partially cloudy. I'm hot. If I'm gonna go for a dive, I should probably do it before I apply sunscreen. It should be under damage. Sunburn. Yeah, it's almost up there to where it's gonna start notifying me. So I think we go for a single dive just to gain the benefits and get soaking wet. Exhausted. Go ahead and throw on some aloe vera gel. Okay, that should leave me in good shape for quite a while here. I think I'm going to try to go to like 80% or so. See if I can find another exit from this area. Oh, shoot. Did not pay attention to that at all. Well, there's an hour gone. Man. Been since like... I think I haven't done that at all this run. This is the first time. That brings me back to the early days with the tourists. Crazy. So I would have needed 15 minutes of rest anyway, so that's... And it probably gave me... Yeah. That's basically 45 minutes down the drain, though. Kind of annoying. When I was trying to get so much done today. Okay, so this answers my question. There is a idle cave here. So... let's check a couple of things. First of all, I never checked to see if you can build a cellar here. You can't. So, on beaches and in the wetlands, you can't build a cellar, which makes sense. You can build a water reservoir. So this is just another thing I can do here. There's a tide pool in here. An exit. It's 100% dirty. The fact that it's a tidal cave makes me wonder whether this is actually a viable base. Like, what's it like during high tide? Does it get wet in here? I have two major options that I'm considering right now. I could keep exploring the desolate beach. Or I can actually go to the volcano and explore there. And I think I'm going to go to the volcano and explore there. I'm now an hour... Put me an hour and a half away from home. At 2. So that means it's effectively 3:30, and I would have Now, it's just so much more efficient to come here on a different day. Go straight to the volcano, explore everything there, and go straight back. Because this eats up an entire hour of exploration time. We just don't have enough time. I think we keep going and see if we find like one more. I would love to find another exit to a different region. Not out of the question, right? Because this is a region, isn't it? Move to the volcano. I think it's a region. So it's eastern grasslands, western grasslands, jungle path, wetlands. An hour from here. Yeah. Let's just hope we can find some more stuff here. Now cloudy. Sulfurous stone. That sounds interesting. Get brimstone. Can be burnt to release their brimstone. Extracted. Okay, so yeah, volcanic area or just extracted from these stones. Healing gel. Strong pesticide. Dynamite, among other things. Relatively strong disinfectant. Oh. So this can... I don't know if I would know the recipe for this. I'm assuming this is just like a heavy rock, right? Oh, I can actually carry that back if I want to. Alright, well, no need to really worry about it for right now. Let's just keep exploring. I think we're out of food. We'll just go charge up on food when we get home tonight. Weight's still going up, which is good. Can afford to lose a little bit of weight. Wow, 9 heavy stones here too. Got 6 crabs I can take home. Okay, let me just verify. Yeah, there's my exhaustion. We're fine for right now. Hey, let's hope we can get a bird this time. There we go. So now we can make some island chicken at home. I've got a bunch more crabs to cook as well. Yeah, we're going to be able to charge up on food tonight. Continue making more crabs. I've got one more meat to cook. Do another batch of sago. Maybe a couple of rice, although... Actually, since rice requires water, maybe I should just make all of the... Well, I say it requires water. You do it, but then you get the rice water back, which you could then store, so... You still get to drink it. So I guess rice doesn't really cost water to cook in that sense. As long as you have non-evaporating storage containers. Which if you took the water from somewhere in the first place. Okay. I still got a lot of time here. I think we can probably finish this region. Okay, so this connects to the mangrove forest. And the mangrove forest connects to Hmm. The mangrove forest connects to something quite a bit closer, from what I remember. It seems like no matter where you go on this map, you're only like 45 minutes away from the other side of the map, though. I mean, in my case, I'm an hour away, but it's like the limit of what I've seen. There seems to be a lot of looping. Like the highlands and grasslands loop at either end. The mangrove forest connects to this. There's a climb straight from the highland to the wetlands. There's some looping with like the jungle outskirts and whatnot. How did I get so tired before? It takes like so long to get remotely tired. Alright, we're not going to tangle with this guy, even though we successfully took on a boar. I really don't want to get myself into a situation right now. This might be a free retreat. So we're gonna do it. Levels up stealth. Have I ever failed to retreat from something? I think I have. I think I did from a lizard once, and that's what caused me to think, oh, maybe I should go with the picture option. Speaking of my equipment, I don't think you can run out of, yeah, doesn't seem like you can run out of anything. Film or whatnot. Okay, starting to get a bit tired. Let's keep going. We're almost done here. Leather helmet. Right. What does that require? 2 segments, 1 leather. Okay, so I can actually build this then. Probably need 2 leather and 4 fiber cords and 2/3 of a needle. I went for the helmet first because it seems like protecting your head is probably more important than protecting anywhere else on your body. Okay, so we need to go ahead and start researching. Let's cancel this. Go in here. Unfortunately, I still don't know about salted meat being good or not. So these 2 items, I'm thinking both take up the same slot. They're both like a vest type item. Which means that my best guess is I can skip this one completely. Maybe I should build the... I should research the fiber armor. Thinking the better dressed I can get, the more likely I'll be willing to go go hunt these fairly dangerous animals. Just I'm not sure if the vest and the armor can be worn together. I would guess, like, why would they have you... Why would they have both options? You can usually wear 2 shirts. There's like an inner shirt and an outer shirt, or maybe you just have 2 shirt slots. And so you could wear any combination of these. Maybe like you could just wear 2 of these or 1 each of these. I don't know. There's not really any information. There's no question. Maybe find something that does have a question mark and just type in armor. The amount and thickness of the clothes you're wearing. Okay. More and thicker clothes. So what was it called? Vest? Leather? Fiber? None of this seems to be giving me anything. I can eventually upgrade to this, but that's like one of the last things I'll do. I think I'll do this. I want to build more water skins, and I want to build the backpack, so that's going to be quite a drain on my leather for a while. So we'll at least work on that. Now, that's assuming that I don't have something else pressing to research. The cistern, I'm imagining, can be built anywhere I can build a cellar. They're both sort of underground structures. I feel like the well is going to serve a similar purpose in terms of emergency. Well, the nice thing about the cistern is that if I can get it built, so it takes 2 days to research. Shovel stones, mortar quicklime, clay vases with water and rope. It fills automatically when it rains and does not lose water to evaporation. So see, here's what I'm thinking. If I build this, and then it rains and fills up, I'll have a water supply going into day 60. The well in the wetlands is going to fill up regardless. The well is probably a lot cheaper, though. That's the one thing. I think so 2 days to research, so it'll be day 51 when it finishes, and then I'll have to actually work hard at getting it done. I have like 9 days. I should be able to do it in... I would think I would probably be able to do it in 4. And then while it's researching for these next 2 days, I can be working on pottery. I'm going to do it. It's probably overkill. I don't think I need that much water. Especially with... I just want to see if I can do it. That's really the only reason. I want to see if I can actually get this built and filled before day 60. With all my other water options, though, it's like complete overkill. I'm quite confident in that. Okay, so that's research handled. We can still finish out this area. We're getting a little tired. Do one more explore and then rest. Aha! Bird Rock connects here. That's kind of cool. Extreme pain. Did I ever put my sandals on? Yeah, sneakers are on. I should have been wearing more, What is causing this? 2 bites, feet and hands hurting. Can I throw my hand wrappings on to make things less bad? Oh yeah, that helps a lot. But I guess I should have socks as well. Okay, let's get our rest in. Not enough skill. Alright, final explore. We finished the desolate beach in one go today. Got a ton of crabs to take home. Get a little bit of mood back from that, which is nice. Yeah, so the volcano is definitely a separate trip. The mangrove forest also takes 30 minutes to go into, so there's no way either of those make any sense. The mangrove forest I can explore from much closer to, so there's no reason I'd come all the way here just to do that. So funnily enough, the only reason to really come here, as far as I can tell, is for the sulfurous stone and to get to the volcano area. Just too far away. And just based on where everything is that I think I'm interested in, all the highlands and everything, I think that cave in the grasslands might be my best bet for a base with a cellar and a cistern, farming. I could go one region further away, which would be the eastern grasslands, where there's those fruit trees, but then I'd have to build a house instead of having a ready-made cave. Wonder what the benefits are to the house over just living in a cave. I haven't really tried living in a cave yet. Maybe the cave gets dirtier quicker or has less space or something like that. But I think every cave I've found, except for the one near the plane crash, is lit inside. During the day, at least, right? So you have a light source. I can't really think of any major downsides. You know, the more I think about it, because like the wetlands is not a bad base location. But the problem is all the water you get there is dirty. I do like having both the plane crash and the cave. Gives me multiple storage options. And I mean, I'd probably just use it as long-term storage anyway. I'm not going to completely give up on it if we try to set up somewhere else. I just think it's hard to maintain two homes, even if they're only 30 minutes apart. Alright, I'm just trying to decide how to use my remaining time here. Clearly, since I'm planning to fire soon, I definitely want to bring this back. Who knows if I'll ever come back here again. So let's get some of these in. So those are all at least half full now. I've also got backpack space. Can carry so much. Let's take this out and start wearing it. Help with mood a bit. And I think I'm going to carry another batch of seashells back. Don't really care about most of this. Sticks and wood, we have a pretty large supply. Man, crazy. I can carry like everything I want from this expedition, including a big heavy stone, and it doesn't really impact me that much. I guess we can just keep these at base. There's no reason not to carry them. No real reason not to carry some extra fuel. Maybe some wood. And just put some of these in here. Okay, that's actually, that puts me over. So unless I can have more space here to put these. Huh. Can I put the wood in there? Not quite. Alright, let's just not worry about it that much. Just take some sticks instead. That's fine. I'll just carry this stuff. That's more than enough. I'd also drink some water, which would probably free up some space, but I'm not going to bother with that. Okay, so we figured out the desolate beach. There's also the, don't forget there's that secret cove accessible from the highlands. That requires climbing skill to get there. I probably am getting close to being good enough at climbing that I want to do that. But that also connects. Everything kind of connects to the grasslands in the middle. Because it connects to the jungle path to get to the beach. And then it connects to these eastern grasslands to get to this beach. Connects to the highlands to get to the secret cove. And it connects to the jungle path into the wetlands. Which this just loops back around to the highlands. So at least as far as everywhere I've ever been, the grasslands is the most central. Like more central than my base. Notably more central than my current wetlands base. Alright, I guess we'll head back. Not really much more to do here. Maybe I'll think of something else on the way back. We do have a bit of spare time, which isn't the end of the world. Things go wrong. I have to stop and take a rest. It decides to start raining. Well, I have just the thing to help out with that. Did I pick up all those crabs? Oh my gosh, I hope I got all the crabs. There's 2 in here. 5 in here. There's a lot more, right? I must have put them all in one of these. 4 in there. Yeah, okay. They're just all split up. Now see, this is an area... Because if I remember correctly, it goes Jungle Highlands, Western Highlands. Then Eastern Highlands, I think, might be an area that I have not explored. So I'm kind of on... I must be on the west side. My plane crashes on the west side of the map. Maybe I should draw a map. Maybe in one of the next few episodes, I'll pull up like some paint program and sketch a quick map of the region as I understand it. Yeah, it seems like this would be the area that connects to the Western Highlands. Which I believe is the area that connects to the where you can climb down to that secret cove. I probably haven't explored Eastern Highlands at all yet. So, a lot more stuff to explore yet. We could take some chili plants. Oh, I know what we can do on the way home. Let's just go back to the western grasslands. I gotta make sure not to go the wrong direction. Wait, why am I overweight all of a sudden? Oh, because my clothing got a little bit wet, maybe. No. Would that do it? Huh. Because I'm wearing my cape instead of carrying it. Oh, right. Because I'm not making use of my full efficiency here. I thought wearing the cape would be free, though, but apparently not. Let's just put these in. Yeah. I wasn't making use of the full efficiency of this. Okay. I think we can probably head back now. I don't need any more dry leaves. So, western grasslands. This is where the cave is. So this is where I might eventually have stuff. I think I'm going to leave these here. I might actually leave a bunch of stuff here. But the big thing that I want to do, we've got 2 hours to get home. And it takes 30 minutes from here. So even if I'm attacked by an animal and waste some time, I've got at least like 45 minutes to kill. 30 to 45 minutes. So let's grab a couple of these. Okay, now that actually makes me think maybe I should just go back. Well, I can quickly craft it, right? 15 minutes. Put these in here for a second. My ash should be in one of these containers. I think it's a 15-minute craft, right? Yeah, I might as well just do this right away so that I have it. On there, that's only 0.7%, so that doesn't need to be affected again. Getting a little bit sad, so we're going to throw the leaf skirt on. And I think I already put the seashell necklace on as well. Yeah, we're getting sad because we're so hungry. I have to go home and deal with that. Weight's finally coming down a little bit. Okay, so 30 minutes, and then I probably want to do something at home too, so I guess we'll just carry that one almond back. Didn't end up... I would have gotten 2, but I had to deal with that dressing real quick. Alright, so now... Oh, wait. Oh, so you can connect to Western Highlands. Oh, you can go straight to Western Highlands here. Okay, so there's like multiple paths. Because I'm pretty sure Western Highlands connects to Eastern Highlands as well. So, you could either go Eastern Grasslands, Eastern Highlands, or you could go... yeah, you could go the other way to the same place. Alright, back to the jungle path we go. 15 minutes. Stress is eating away at me. Probably put some socks on at home to help with foot pain. Let's just go straight to the wetlands so we don't get trapped out here. Okay, I'm going to leave this on the ground out here. Let me just see real quick. We got a bunch of food. Seashells probably go in the cave here. And just check in here as well before we go inside. Crabs are going inside. Sticks I should have left at that other location, but I can put it here. All these go in the cave. I don't know if I even need all of those. They might be, when this expires, I may just get the seashells back anyway. Okay, I've got my water. Oh, this fills up when it rains. That's nice. Got my little Weston with me, as usual. How's my loneliness doing? Anyway. Quite high. Okay, so we should do a little talk to Weston tonight. I'm curious what this does now. Not a chance. Must be because I'm tired or something. Oh, and my mood is lower, right? Yeah, I think mood has an impact on that as well. Okay, into the plane crash we go. This guy is 76% health. His happiness goes down a little bit over time and is recovered by giving him food and water, I guess. I think I'll make another ash dressing before I take any risks with him, though. Look at these collecting rain. We might need that fire tonight, regardless. The more I think about it. These crabs are at 30%. Yeah, by the time it's like halfway through the night, these are going to be low enough that we might as well have a fire. I think we're just going to get ready for bed. Not worry about trying to cheese any time, because we'll need all the cooking time. This is only 35% dried, so we need to wait basically like 2 more days. See if salt is worth farming. Okay, so I think the big push I'm going to make now is a kiln run. I need to do a bunch more cooking pots. I need to do more vases. I need to do more quicklime for mortar. And I think that's it. I'm hoping I can do like 6 cooking pots. I have plenty of storage and spare ones for water and spare ones for cooking. And then I've got quite a few vases, but considering that the cistern apparently requires some, I should probably try to make like 6 of those as well. I'm gonna need an absolute ton of clay to pull this off. Alright, let's just get organized here. I don't need any of this cloth. I do want to go ahead and craft, let's say, what do I have right now? I've got 2 wounds that are bandaged, and then I have no bandages, right? So I think I want to make both of these into bandages. Let's actually put those in there for right now. We're going to put the coconut down. Almonds go in here. Let's get this out and put it here. So crabs go in here. Coconuts go down on the ground. All that goes in. This is all my tools. Clothing goes back in here when I'm done with it. I wanted to get some socks out. Let's do that. remember to repair these as well. I think this will help with my foot pain for right now. Yeah. I'll reduce that pain a bit. And we could, since stress is a bit high and I didn't do much for my entertainment, maybe drink that kava. Probably not the worst idea. Okay, so throw all this into the storage. That's everything there. I'm going to take off the cape and the hat. Everything else stays on. I'm actually so low that my mood is influencing itself. We could throw the Hawaiian shirt on if we really wanted to. Why not? Okay. Hunger is kind of out of control. So making a salad takes an hour because I gotta shell the nuts. And if I just eat all meat, I think I'm gonna starve until I cook, because if I just eat all these meats, it's gonna be too much all at once. So unfortunately, we're not gonna deal with that until like 5 hours from now. We'll take a bit of a hit from the on mood, which is why I'm wearing all that gear. We'll be fine for a little bit, and get back on track. I kind of knew that other things were going to fall behind when I spent the whole day just exploring new areas. Going here, want the crabs. Okay, so that's actually everything. Kava will help keep my mood under control too, and this is already at a 55% timer. So let's store these away. Drink some kava. Pretty minor impact, but it should help it a little bit. Yeah, very minor. Loneliness is actually taking hold. I don't want to wait until dark because I have limited time here. Okay, so we don't need to mop up tonight. What do I want to do before dark? I could make that salad, now that I think about it. Just enough time to shell the nuts and then assemble the salad. Yeah, there's no reason to go that hungry. I don't have anything else that's that pressing. I can instantly give you water. Let's do that now. That doesn't take any time. Do it. Shoot. I guess we'll do it from here. Okay, everything's collecting. Let's put this in here and take that coconut shell. I'm assuming I have tons of snake grass. Yep, 28. We need to shell a couple of almonds. Those are going to be here. 51 Psycho Flower now. It's so insane. Okay. One almond here. Where are all my almonds? Have I actually gone through them? There's no way. Not supposed to be in any of this. There we go. Okay, stone is over here somewhere. I remember seeing it. Oh, I guess I had it in my inventory briefly. Yeah, we're gonna have to wait to eat the meat until after dark because it takes 15 minutes per meat. So we'll go ahead and crack this open. Crack this. Go to our blueprints. King. Gonna make another jungle salad. As usual, we've gotta micromanage this for who knows what reason. Okay, that has the correct one now. And that takes half an hour. Okay, so that's, I could squeeze in another 15-minute activity if I really needed one. I don't know if we're... wash in the dark anyway. Do the, yeah, let's just do it. Build. It is now dark. And eat this. And eat some meat. Let's eat boar meat. Hoping these crabs don't go bad in the next 4 hours. Think we'll be okay. And I think we actually just go ahead and eat another portion of meat as long as we're not like extremely saturated on it. We can do another one, I think. Let's eat this one because I think these give more hunger value. I don't really need more right now. I guess we'll continue eating the lowest condition one. Okay, hopefully that works out well. There we go, nice and full. That'll help with mood as well. Going up. We have basically no negatives except for loneliness, so now we're just going to talk to Weston and then sleep. We don't even have to get him out. We can just... or yes we do. I lied. Talk for 15 minutes. Then back you go in your backpack. There's our monkey friend. Put our oil down. That's all my excess clothing. Anything we don't want on for tonight. I think we're going to wear the socks just because we're going to keep the foot pain at bay, or at least attempt to. Wear all that other stuff to try to grow my supply of mood a bit quicker. Gotta remember to... let me just put a needle on me to remind me. I don't want to repair. Okay, let's go to sleep. Come on. Checking my thirst, we're good. Come on, take a nap for 4 hours. I think I could have pushed a little bit more. That's okay. Now we can get up, light the fire, cook up everything. My crabs only went down to 18%. That's fine. Yeah, a lot of this stuff needs to be processed. I've got so many crabs and prawns. Yeah, so we can get the we can get that urchin out too. Cook that up, make a seafood bowl. Munch on a bunch of these. Make some rice and mostly Fago. Harvest this and assemble the island chicken. Get that cooked. Yeah, we'll have a lot of food. Okay, looks good. A little bit early to end the episode, but it just feels like a natural point, you know, before we start the fire and do all that cooking. So I'm going to leave off here. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Thanks for watching.